on these tests like Mark Twain, sometimes they want to know if you can show the work, and you got to be able to do all the calculations, okay? So that's very, very good. All right, now let's get to the next question. That was fantastic, okay? Whoa.
Don't get it that much.
This guy's going to be an astronaut. Okay, that's now. Number 8 says you are at the pharmacy. Okay, so look, you're at the pharmacy. P stands for pharmacy. Okay. Now it's not P the way. P stands for pharmacy. It says how far do you have to walk to get to the cafe? So how far? Write the question down. How far do you have to walk? I hate to walk. Okay, to walk.
I walk in for that and pee.
Okay, to get to the cafe to get a cup of coffee. Okay? Alright, check it out, look at it. You already helped us out with that great math question. Let's get somebody else involved here, okay? So it's you're at the pharmacy, you're in front of the pharmacy. You're hanging out with your friends. Everybody wants to know, how far do you have to walk to get to the cafe? To get, what's that cool drink that they have, the bubble drink?
Bubble tea.
The bubble tea. Okay, so you go to the cafe to get a bubble tea, okay?
5 blocks.
5 blocks? How do you get 5 blocks? Where'd you get it from?
Counted blocks.
I'm looking at the pharmacy. I'm at the pharmacy right now.
4 blocks. Counted like this. 1, 2, 3.
Well, what's the shortest way to get there?
4 blocks.
Okay, what if you wanted to go the long way?
5 blocks.
5 blocks. Okay, so if you wanted to go the short way and you wanted to get to the pharmacy, and maybe on the test, the Mark Twain test, they may say to you, what is the shortest way to get from the pharmacy to the cafe?
If they don't, it's actually this
I have a
one.
question.
Yes.
If they don't say whether they want short or long, wouldn't shorter be technically the correct answer?
Without a doubt. You would always go with the shortest way because you want to get from point A to point B the fastest possible way. Okay, but sometimes on the test, I've seen the test and I've never seen them say, please tell me what the longest way is. They usually say, give us the shortest way to get from the pharmacy to the
So
cafe.
always the shortest route.
Always the shortest route, yeah.
It's actually, that's not the shortest, well, that's the longest, this is the shortest, because you go this way, you have to go down to the cave.
Okay, so what would you say it is?
This way,
Right, so how many blocks?
4 blocks.
4 blocks, okay? So there you go. So we agree it's 4 blocks. But if you had a lot of time to spare, it would be 5. All right, so everybody make sure you got 4 blocks. Very good. All right, next question. And again, this is guaranteed to be on the Mark Twain test, okay? Now, although this map seems pretty straightforward, you could bet for sure that the map they may give you on the Mark Twain test is going to be more complicated, a little bit more confusing.
Yes, and questions.
The questions will be more confusing. They'll say, well, hey, you started at the pharmacy, you went down to the cafe, then you doubled back to JFK Airport, and then you swung around to MS-51.
Yes.
Where are you now? And you say, what, MS-51, right? It seems like a trick question. But they could also say, how many blocks did you travel? Okay?
But
So,
how do we know how many blocks 30 miles is?
well, that's what I mean. Sometimes the question may be really complicated, but they'll give you enough information on the test so that you can calculate
Get
it.
better.
Of course they're going to do that, okay? What's up?
For a pharmacy to the cafe, I don't get how it's for.
How was it for? Somebody help this guy out. All right, break it down for him. He's sitting right next to him. Show him. Let's see on the map. Show him.
Not counting this block or this block, because that's where the cafe and pharmacy is. Starting here from each corner, right here, as the shortest route. 1 block. Forget about this street, you go right over here. 2 blocks, 3 blocks, you jump over here. You cross the street. 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then cross each street. That's
There you
1
go.
block.
Okay? All right, now, let's get to the next one. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay, here's the next one. It says, this one says, okay, so unfortunately the post office is on fire. Okay? So there's a fire. Okay, there's a fire at the post office, the PO. We're going to call it the post office, okay? Now, it says, how far, okay, does the firefighters have to travel to get to the post office? So how far, give me a second, write the question down. How far do the firefighters, FF, have to travel, okay, to get to the post office. Now remember, we're looking for the longest distance or the shortest distance?
Shortest.
Okay, so who's gonna help me out with the shortest distance? Somebody new, somebody fresh, somebody who doesn't talk, somebody who has Nike glasses. He's figuring it out right now. Waiting for you. He says 3 blocks.
Yeah.
Does it make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All in agreement? What would be the long way? Let's say the firefighter got a flat tire, then go the long way.
Ooh,
What do you got?
This, like this, this.
Maybe all the
You can go all the way across what?
The entire
You
town.
go all the way across town, right? So think about it. When it comes to going the longest way, it can be as long as you want it to. They keep going in circles, okay?
You
But
can
what-
like drive around the world.
They can just drive around, exactly. But we're looking for the shortest way, and make sure you understand that on the Mark Twain test, they're gonna ask you, what's the shortest way, okay? All right, last question. Okay, last question.